Welcome back to our channel. In this video, we are going to talk about most successful video games ever. So before starting, please like this video, and subscribe to our channel for future updates. As some of the highest grossing video games smash records, the video game industry is far from dead. The best sales over the last 10 years are shown here. This decade has provided gamers on all consoles with an overwhelming number of titles to plunge into and team up with to take on various foes. This decade, which spanned 2011 to 2021, was perhaps the best and most successful since the 1990s when Super Mario and Pokémon flooded television screens. The decade had some of the most popular games in gaming history. Grand Theft Auto V became the fastest-selling entertainment product in history, to PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds having over 3 million active players during the beginning of the Battle Royale phenomenon. Let's get started. Number 11. Red Dead Redemption 2, 37 million units. Red Dead Redemption 2, the long-awaited sequel to Rockstar's 2010 open-world western, was published on October 26, 2018. The game follows outlaw Arthur Morgan, John Marston, the protagonist from the original Red Dead Redemption game, and their group as they go through 1899 and the Wild West's fall. Within the first 3 days of its release on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One in 2018, the game raked in over $700 million in revenue. It has now been made available to PC and Stadia users, and it has sold over 37 million copies, making it one of the best-selling video games of the last decade. Number 10. Mario Kart Wii, 37.24 million. Mario Kart Wii, another console-bundled, accessory-bundled game, has approximately 40 million sales as of September 2019. The base game had a specially built wheel that could fit the Wii controller inside. Similarly, Nintendo offered a black Wii bundle that featured the game, a Wii Motion Plus controller, and a unique black wheel. It's difficult to determine how many Mario Kart Wii games were sold on their own. In addition to the standard Wii bundle and the black Wii bundle, the wheel from the base game was not included in this version. Number 9. Wii Fit and Wii Fit Plus, 43.8 million. Wii Fit was quite popular, as evidenced by a tour through any second-hand store's electronics section. Wii Fit, which came with the balance board attachment, was a video game that included various yoga positions and strength training routines. Wii Fit was a great addition to the family as a console that encouraged everyone to get off the sofa and exercise. In terms of sales, Wii Fit was no slouch, with more than 22 million devices shipped. With almost 21 million sales, Wii Fit Plus, an improved version of the game with extra exercises, came in second. Wii Fit, when combined, is the second most popular Wii game, after only Wii Sports. Number 8. Mario Kart 8, 44 million units. On May 29, 2014, Nintendo published the 8th mainline installment in its long-running kart racing series for the Wii U. Mario Kart 8 soon became the best-selling Wii U game of all time, which is somewhat unsurprising. It sold almost 8 million copies, nearly 3 million more than Super Mario 3D World, the second best-selling game. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which debuted for the Nintendo Switch in 2017, is an improved version of the game that, like its predecessor, is the best-selling on the system. According to Nintendo, the Switch has already sold over 35 million copies, bringing the total number of units sold to roughly 44 million. Number 7. Pokémon General 1 to 47.52 million. The first-generation Pokémon games, Red, Blue, Yellow, and Green, account for about 20% of the 275 million or more Pokémon games sold. The first generation of Pokémon has almost 50 million players when counting the original Japanese versions of Red and Green and the American editions of Red, Blue, and Yellow. The Game Boy cartridge release accounted for the majority of those sales, around 46 million. The remaining 1.5 million were sold through the Nintendo 3DS Virtual Console, with American customers accounting for around half of the total. 6. Super Mario Bros. 48.24 million. Super Mario Bros. Was first released on the NES in the early days of home gaming and has since been transferred to a slew of different platforms. Despite the game's considerably smaller market than it is now, it sold over 40 million copies on the NES. Releases on the Wii Virtual Console, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance accounted for the remaining 8 million sales. The 48 million is based solely on the game's physical and digital sales. The number of people who have played Super Mario Bros. Is almost certainly much higher. In 2018, the game was released among a slew of other NES games for Nintendo Switch Online, allowing Switch owners to go on a nostalgic journey. Number 5. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, 70 million. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, which helped popularize the Battle Royale genre, was released on Steam on December 20, 2017, and quickly spread to other platforms. The game has sold over 70 million copies worldwide since its release, outselling Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey, and The Last of Us combined. Battlegrounds grossed over $10 million during the first 3 days of its Windows Early Access release in early 2017 and have generated over $4 billion since. With over 300 million downloads globally, the game sits in the top 5 best-selling video games of all time, behind only Wii Sports, Tetris, and 2 of the decade's other significant hitters. Number 4. Wii Sports, 82.9 million. Wii Sports is a bit of a cheat entry. Bundled with every Wii console, the game sold as many units as the Wii, even if the players didn't want a copy. Wii Sports sold over 82 million units, continuing Nintendo's practice of piggybacking one product's sales on the back of another. Although the Wii has sold over 100 million units, the Wii Mini is responsible for the last 20 million. The Wii Mini didn't come with a pack-in game when it first came out, but it was eventually bundled with a copy of Mario Kart Wii. Number 3. Grand Theft Auto V, 145 million. On September 17, 2013, Rockstar Games launched the 5th mainstream installment in its enormously successful series. Grand Theft Auto V was initially been exclusively available on 7th-generation consoles. Still, it has subsequently been ported to 8th and 9th-generation consoles, as well as the PC, grossing over $6 billion from over 145 million sales worldwide. The best-selling digital title on the PS3 made approximately $800 million in the first 24 hours of its release and nearly $1 billion in the first 3 days. Only a single product managed to sell more copies than the widely anticipated sequel, which became the second best-selling video game of all time. Number 2. Minecraft, 200 million. This blocky, randomly generated sandbox game was first released for the PC in 2011 before being ported to consoles and handheld platforms. Minecraft now has over 100 million active players worldwide, and it has won numerous honors over its history. Minecraft is the best-selling video game of all time, with over 200 million copies sold since its release on November 18, 2011, easily surpassing Grand Theft Auto V, Tetris, Wii Sports, and Pac-Man. Given how popular the game remains, that number is sure to increase even higher. Number 1. Tetris, 495 million plus. Tetris sales are tough to track because they are constantly changing. Nearly 70 million copies of the physical game have been sold, 35 million with the Game Boy release. However, when the income from the premium mobile app is factored in, Tetris swiftly rises to the top. Tetris mobile app has received 425 million paid downloads, according to a 2014 interview with VentureBeat. Don't forget that there are numerous free Tetris games available. As a result, those 425 million downloads are most likely a tiny portion of Tetris' total downloads. Last but not least, all of these figures are pretty elderly, and Tetris has not slowed down. Tetris is the best-selling game of all time, regardless of how you count it. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go and also press the bell icon so that you can get notification about our new videos. If it was helpful, then share it with others. Thanks for watching the video.